Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Thank you Ubisoft for sponsoring the video, and thank you for flying me out to Paris to play the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey game, which comes out very soon. And thank you for the beautiful cup of coffee, because yes, I was up all night the night before, I got no sleep, and when I arrived I looked like an absolute zombie, so thank you for that. And I'm just going to start the video by letting you guys just sit back, relax, and enjoy this incredible cutscene, because it's one of the best introductions to a video game I've seen in a long time.
They're coming.
By dawn, you will be completely surrounded.
We are Spartans. When are we not?
Spartans. That word will mean nothing when Xerxes wipes your bloodline from the face of...
Yes, that was a spear that went through that man's mouth. And then here I get to show you the fighting mechanics. This was introduced in Assassin's Creed Origins, which I didn't get to play, so I was still trying to learn this as I went along. You can get some incredible combos. If you hold down L1, you can like summon different powers and do these crazy combos. And like, look at my face, I'm like, whoa, how did I do that? So by holding down L1, you can do different, like with triangle, square, whatever, you can do different powers. Here in a second, I do like this Zeus lightning flash, which I think happens now. And then, this is Sparta!
Ah yes, welcome to Greece, where the statues had lovely bums.
In the beginning, you get to choose between two different DNA strands, which means you can either be a male character or a female character, the female being Cassandra, but I chose to be, and because I had a bit of a man crush, on Alexios. Look at the chiseled. Look at those jawlines, man. It's gorgeous.
Get down here.
What you call me? You call me shitface? Huh?
Cyclops got a message for you.
Oh, I got a message for you! Oh, superhero landing.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week.
Malaka!
Regardless of who you choose, you're gonna be the grandchild of King Leonidas. And if you see my left hand there, I've got a spearhead. That's the same spearhead you saw Leonidas stab through that Persian's head earlier on. And I guess you inherited from your grandfather, and it's kind of broken, so maybe as the story goes along, you have to restore it back to its former glory. And I think it's got a connection with the Apple of Eden, so I think it's got a powerful mystical element to it. And also, as the story goes on, you have to make decisions, and those decisions really do determine how the storyline plays out. And another cool thing about the game is your eagle is actually able to give you really good advice throughout the game. He's a very smart bird. And don't forget to hit the bell. So I have some advice for you. When you're in a conversation, do not be like me and hit the gold text, because that makes you leave the conversation. The more questions you ask people in this game, the more information you receive. It makes it easier for you to finish the mission, because you have an idea of where the place to go to is and how to do it, etc, etc. But me, because they told me, Brian, you've only got 4 hours to get as far as possible as you can in this game. So I was trying to get out of all these conversations because I thought I had to, you know, be quick and get as far as I could. But it actually took me longer because I went around like a headless chicken, not knowing where to go and what to do. So don't be dumb like Bri. Oh, here's a great example of how not to be a stealthy assassin with Brian. Just assassinate him. Just sneak up and hit triangle, Brian. No. Just run right into the man. I didn't realize that was a bad guy. I thought it was just some guy having a chill by the sea. Now watch this. What was it? What are you doing? You look ridiculous. What are those eyebrows? Remember when I said that your actions might have repercussions? Because I didn't kill those two lads earlier, they then set up an ambush further down the road. So I should have really just killed them on the spot, but, you know, I just have to be Alexios and just murder them now. Come here, you. Do you want to die? Good luck. Dead. Oh, off to Hades with you. Chop your head off. Good luck. Bye. Oh, damn you. You've given me a flu. Well, you're dead now. Look at that face. I have to admit, the gory finishing and like killing is pretty satisfying. Here's a great part where you get to pick your horse. And this part was so weird and so funny. I kept laughing at the same thing over and over.
Quirks that you might not be aware of. I wouldn't want you to take an unworthy horse.
Maybe I should have another look.
Choose wisely.
I'll take the one in the middle.
That one?
Maybe I should
I'm
have
so
another
immature.
look.
Choose wisely.
The one on the left.
That one?
Maybe I should have another look.
Choose wisely.
This is the one I want.
Are you sure? Because
I'm sure, Marcos.
I'm so immature.
everybody benefits, especially you.
Right, so now we've picked our horse. Now we get to ride to the next mission. And then a good little tool is actually Icarus, your eagle. So what I'll do is I'll get Icarus out now to scout the area to help me find where the objective is. So I'm looking for Cyclops' lair. Icarus is gonna hover over, find the lair, and also I can mark all my enemies. So I have an idea of how many enemies are in the base, and it makes it easier for me to keep track of them, and I can hunt them down.
Malaka. Must be
Oh yes, Malaka. Arrow to the face, Malaka.
So what I tried to do was like isolate people, take them out one by one. And you had a lot of people who were kind of like on the high ground. They were looking over the whole compound, like this guy here. So I decided to try and like pick them off so I can get closer into the compound and pick off more and more people. Did you notice I actually punched that man in the special parts? Anyone see that? And then you can use whistling to lure like a guy over to where you're hiding, and then punch, kill, stab to the face. That was a satisfying arrow to the head. Assassin launch! I think there's like 2 people left. Hello? Punch to the special parts and stab. This part is great. It's also a fantastically epic fail from me, as per usual. So, there's a lioness here in a cage. What I should have tried to do is actually break this so the lioness would get out and hopefully start attacking all the bad guys that were in this compound. But of course I left it till last, and I thought I could just give it like a mercy kill, put an arrow through its head, and there I thought I screwed up. There I thought I was about to release him. Or her. And then I do this, and I panic. I'm like, oh god, play it cool, Brian, there's other people in this room, there's people watching you play, don't screw up, don't, you know, they're gonna judge you. But inside, I'm just panicking. I'm like, oh my god, this feels so real. This feels so real. But this part, my face. I just kicked that cat in the face. And then, boom again. It's even just as funny watching it back again. And then I finally just put her down. I'm sorry, sweetie. So now that we've killed everyone, we can now take the obsidian eye, and now we have to go hunt down Cyclops. I have to say, Ubisoft actually did a fantastic job with the kind of comedic cutscenes and characters that they've developed. This cutscene between Alexios and the Cyclops is fantastic. I really enjoyed the humor in this.
All of them! I have never heard so much fucking god talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say Cyclops?
He said the C word!
I don't like it when people call me that! I didn't.
But you're so fat. I mean, big, strong, and you really do only have one eye.
My eye. Give it to me. Give it to me, and I won't kill Marcos for having you steal it! Give it to me!
You want it?
This is great.
Go get it.
This feels awesome!
So this fight this was the bane of my existence in Paris. Because not only do I have to try and take on the beast that is Cyclops, but in the game, you actually get hunted down by a mercenary. And the mercenary will hunt you down around the map, looking for you. And just by some horrible coincidence, he happens to be in the area. And he joins in on this boss fight. That's now 2 bosses in one fight. I am doomed. I'm trying to take on Cyclops, and is it Talus the Stone Fist? That guy is like really strong. And he just happens to be in the area and makes my life a living hell. You'll get an idea I think here, I give him an old kick to the old gonads, and he just decimates me with pretty much 3 strikes in a row. I am 1 shot from dying, and I'm panicking. I'm just like, wow, this is not going well. I haven't even gone near Cyclops. So if you think, is this game gonna be, you know, a challenge? Hell yes, it is not a walk in the park. Because I try and go back. No, dead again. Dead again. Thanks for trying. And a glutton for punishment. Yet again, even tried to isolate him on his own. He murders me with no help required. And then I struggle against just even the basic guys. The mercenary doesn't even kill me. Just the basic soldiers just destroy me.
But you had to die.
Yeah, I was getting frustrated because it's not easy. So I went up to the mountains, found a pack of wolves, and took my frustration and anger out on them. But I'm telling you, Cyclops, this ain't over. I'll be back. I'm coming back to Greece, and I'm gonna hunt you down. If it's the last thing I do, I will have my revenge. But Ubisoft, thank you so much for having me out to Paris to get my hands on the game. I had an absolute blast. But be sure to check out Assassin's Creed Odyssey when it comes out. I had an absolute blast, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the final product. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I know this is a very different video, but I really enjoyed it, you know, doing something a little bit different. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you so much. Goodbye.
I'm the terrorizer. Oh yeah, I got drums. The gaming terrorizer. So if you want
Choose wisely.
I'm the gaming terrorizer. Oh yeah, I got drums. The gaming terrorizer. So come and get